Slam Summit 25. Got Junior Bourcier and Francois Babin of Atomic Train, straight out of Montreal. They're skyrocketing, meteoric, rising rock band that you're going to want to know about. In this episode, it's a lifetime quest. If we want our lives to change, we have to change. You have to work on yourself. As Francois said, you have to give yourself love. Find out who said it and what it's all about. Keep listening. All right, recording in progress.
All right.
All right, Lunatic Fringe, I know you're out there. What's up, everyone? Jack Mangan from Sport, Life, and Music. That's what we're here to talk about today. You also know me from the Metal Hall of Fame, metalasylum.net, and occasionally I pop in over at the Metal Voice, although it's not mine. Jimmy K, I'm not encroaching on your territory. But speaking of Montreal, though, we're actually really blessed today to be talking to two guys from that area who are in a really fantastic band that you're going to be hearing a lot about if you haven't already. A band called Atomic Train. So, you're right, guys. This is the test. Got Francois Babin.
Yeah.
Francois Babin.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah, you got it.
And then Junior Bourcier from Atomic.
Bourcier.
Bourcier. Fuck. You guys, it's
Okay.
okay to curse on here. Junior Bourcier. All right. You guys can curse in here, obviously.
All
All
right,
right.
cool.
Well, now that I've flubbed the intro, that's it. Interview's over. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, thank you guys very much for being on. There's a lot to talk about, so I'll stop being a goof. Let's talk about the new album. You guys have a brand new album for 2020. It's your debut album for 2025. So tell everyone all about it. I've heard it. It's really rocking. It's a rocking album. So tell people what they're
Thank
in
you.
for. Yeah.
Well, they're in for ass-kicking hard rock music, I think. Maybe you can tell them more than us. You know, it's our music. It's maybe it's easier for us or easier for you. I don't know, but you know, there's a lot of heart in that music. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of fun, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And what is have a really good time playing music and inspire people to accomplish their dreams and have fun about that. So this is pretty much Atomic Train. Francois, you want to add something?
Yeah, and the way we would like to show it's to just be. Don't try to create another people than you. Just put your guts inside you and go straight forward with that mindset, you know, because a lot of people, you know, with the social media now, a lot of people's just here to you know, not to try to be. It's try to looks like, you know, it's that. I think that's a lot of difference to when you make some music, you would like to make that for the people loves you and blah blah blah. But us, we made music because we feel music. You know, mate, the rock music is not only the type of music, is the beat of your life. That's why we play rock and roll. We play hard rock. It's because we have something to tell, and we have something to tell, knock very hard inside us. And the most part of that kind of music is to help the peoples. You know, we spoke that just before we recording the emission. It's to the people have the mental, you know, the santé
Mental
mentale,
health.
mental health,
Yeah.
the mental health, you know, and
Yeah.
that people don't understand how to create the happiness on his head. And the music help that kind of people to have a good time. And that's why we bring that energy in how in our playground, you know, our stage is our playground. And when we just play together the music, man, we make a lot of difference inside us, and that's why that kind of energy help the people have some mental health trouble. And some people's right on the social media to thank you very much to help me today, because what you said, what you did helped me to reach my goal today. And that's we are proud
That's our
to
mission.
make that.
Yeah.
It's our mission.
It is
Yeah.
our mission. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really powerful. Yeah, that's and it's so cool. And I'm going to go off on a tangent for like 2 seconds, so bear with me. Like, someone who's really mellow, like really quiet, like you got a Kenny G, can do that in a different way. But you guys
Yeah.
bring it back to
You're right.
Atomic Train. You guys bring. So I'll give him, since you asked Junior, I'll say, I think, and Francois, kind of what you just said. The album, I think, brings a lot of.
More. Hold on.
It's all good. I hear some clicking, but it's okay. It's all right. But the album definitely brings a lot of like powerful like live energy. I definitely get that just listening to the recorded album. I know people will kind of compare you guys to American Southern rock, and it's definitely there. But there's like a lot of, I'm going to use this word a couple of times. Like there's a lot of ferocity. You guys are ferocious, especially the vocals and the guitar. Like you guys are not messing around. Like it's coming at you really with a lot of energy. And like I said, you hear that on record. So, but Francois, good to hear you say that. That's part of the stage show too.
We record that with, we dream about it since when we were young, when we were
Teenagers,
5 years old, teenagers doing the same time, but we dream about it.
Yeah.
We dreamt
about it, and we're
dream
still
it.
dreaming about it, but we're living
But
it
now it's not a dream now. It's a real time. That's why we meet us, Jack, me and Junior meet us 9 years ago.
Yeah.
9 years ago for the show in a nude camping,
Nudist camp, yeah.
Nudist camping. And in that time, it's a funny story because
It was our second show together.
Second show, but I don't know the band who did that, the first show or around it made for the nudist camping, but at that time that's the anniversary for Junior, and when he made his solo, that's the energy from Atomic Train. When he made his solo, I just unbuckle his pants and I drop it in front of all of the people, and at that time the people's. And we just understand we can make everything on stage with respect to make an experience for all of the people inside the the place.
The room, yeah.
The room. That's what we did.
My God, what a story. Yes. Well, all right, I got to ask, go ahead, Junior.
No, I was going to say that this is what it's like playing with Francois. You never know what's going to happen. And this is what's fun about it. Go ahead.
I have a stupid question, so sorry. But since I admire your taste in hats, Junior. So was that part of did that have to come off at the nudist camp too, or is that okay to keep the cool hat on?
Well, we were allowed to be dressed. It was not like we had to play naked. So yeah, the hat was it was okay. But at the end of the show, we did 2 shows there. We came back last year, I think, and so people were at the first show. They were also dressed during the evening, and the last show also. But at the end of the show, a lot of people wanted signatures somewhere here.
It was a boobs paradise.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Wow. Well, I don't know how to go from that story. That's great stuff. So, you guys are Montreal based. Let's talk. As I said, I dropped the name of Jimmy K a little bit earlier. I've never been to the Montreal and witnessed the music scene for myself. So tell me a little bit about the heavy and just the music scene in Montreal and what it's like for a band to come out of there. What challenges, bonuses, like tell me about the Montreal music scene for you guys.
There's a couple of places that we played there, of course, but the hard rock scene is it's more in festivals now. There are some places that you can play, but I think that other places around the world are a lot more occupied with hard rock and metal than in the province of Quebec. But there's a couple of cool places to play here also.
You know, before the COVID, it was more hard rock music in Montreal. But after COVID, it's very hard to make an event with the rooms, the full room for that kind of music. Cause I don't know what happened, man, around Montreal. Before the COVID, you know, Montreal was a big town for the music. But after that, it's very, very, very difficult to putting through you know, I don't know how we can tell that, but it's hard to make an event with the full room. That's what I would like to say. It's
Yeah.
we have to you have to be popular if you would like to fill it up the room, because man, the
Bands
people
that are not known. Yeah, and this is why all of this that we're doing right now with you and other people doing interviews is helping us a lot. And because it's not like, you know, you go in New Orleans and there are like 12 bars that there's bands playing everywhere. It's not like that anymore. But once the fans find us, because in Quebec here or in Montreal, there's a lot of people that love hard rock. They just don't know us yet. That's the only reason.
yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
that's the show. That's the social media work.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of social media work. Yeah.
yeah. So what does that mean in 2025? You know, for a band that's on the rise in 2025, you know, 30 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago, the wisdom was go out and play shows, you know, get a good record contract. What is your advice now? What is your wisdom now for how to kind of get the attention you need and get in front of the fans you need to be in front of?
Well, I think that we have to work on social media, of course, but I think doing shows is helping a lot, and it's a lot of you have to meet people. And so for us, just for you to know, we're still four working guys. Of course, Nolan, Francois' son, is working, but with his art, because he's doing comic books. He's a really really good artist. He has a lot of talent in that sphere, that doing drawings. And he did also all this one here, this logo, and all this backdrop. Nolan did that, and he did the logo for the new logo for our album. So but the rest of us were working, and we're aiming to stop working and just work on Atomic Train. And this is I'm in between right now. I work 2 days a week, so I'm getting there, you know, with everything that's going on. And but we're doing pretty much a lot of things, you know, social media, booking shows, everything about the artwork, every decision we make. You know, we have a record company, but they're more distribution wise now. For us, that's the deal as of now, because you know, this is where we're at. Maybe next year is going to be different, but we are taking care of pretty much everything. So we have to have a lot of different hats to make sure that the job's done. And Francois and I are the more the two leaders of the project, and the investors, of course, also, because we had to invest a lot of money in that project, and we're very happy about it. And we know that we're going somewhere now. And the album is, for us, we're very proud of the way it sounds and the way it looks, also all the artwork, as I said. And we had the chance to work with John Webster. I don't know if you know him. He's at the same level as Bob Rock in that industry for producing
Right.
albums. He worked with Metallica and Alice Cooper and The Cult and so on, Aerosmith, and he made a huge difference in the way that our album sounds. And we're very fortunate to have had this opportunity. But this is because Francois said to his first agent in Star Academy. Maybe you want to talk about that, Francois. You know, he made him listen to Back on Earth, and this is when it all started. Then he's called Jean Lamotte. I don't know. You want to go on with that, Francois?
Yeah, because that's part is it looks like a movie because in the Rockstar movie, you ever seen the guys put the cell phone or some recorder at the corner of the table? Okay, my band sounds like that. And I did that to my first agent, and he said, "Okay, sounds very, very good. I have to meet you, Pierre Paradise. That's the rock guys from Montreal." And he called Pierre front of me, and when Pierre answered the phone, and that's called is very respectful. And everyone said, "Man, I'm in project. I was a lot of fun with that. Blah 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 blah. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, don't forget I love you." And a clack. And he said, Jean said, "Okay, if Francois send you that
The
song,
song.
and if Pierre believe in you, he will be take you and push you more than he can." And then that's what he did. And he meet John Webster, and John Webster did a show with Richie Sambora before they
Yeah,
came to
yeah. He played with
the
Richie
record
Sambora.
studio, to
Yeah.
the Planet Studio with us. Man, we worked with John Webster's from Tokyo, played with Richie Sambora, and now he's recording Atomic Train. What the fuck? And we did a lot of fun, man. We did a lot of fun, and that's why we play music. We are very proud, and we say thank you all day long, each days, because
Yeah, we're very
we know
grateful.
we know we have something to bring, because each time we go on a stage, we change the moment. Our friends, GF Bastien, he did Star Academy with me, and that's the TV show in Quebec 20 years ago. But he said, you have to bring a team to record you all the time, because each place you go, you change the moment.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, because the last show we did, we have some orchestra band on stage,
Yeah.
and at the end of the show, we just
Symphonic orchestra.
Sure.
we met
35 people.
on stage, and we met the leader of the orchestra, the symphony orchestra, before they did that show. And I asked him, "Do you know Wish You Were Here with the band? Because probably a good song to make with the symphony orchestra." And he said, "Yeah, we can do that." And at the end of the show, I just tuned my guitar. Junior's bring his piano, and I said, "No, stop. Do you want to play Wish You Were Here with us?" And we made a
We played
magic
it.
moment.
Yeah.
A
They played
magic
it with
moment.
us without
Wow.
no rehearsal, nothing. We had to convince the big boss of the it was a fundraising for kids breakfast, and so I found him. I asked a couple of people where he was, and we convinced everybody, can we do this? Because there was like a time frame that was important for them, and we had like 6 minutes. And so we did it, and I was yelling the chords at the leader, So hey, C minus, whatever, and he was yeah, okay, don't worry, we know what to do. So he was telling the chords to the 30 people in front of us, and it worked. It was amazing, honestly. So this is what Francois means, is that it's the kind of thing that we love to do. And sometimes we go in a restaurant here, and I'm from Victoriaville, near it's about an hour and a half from Montreal, and we go in a breakfast restaurant, and so we talk to the owner when we arrive, and Francois says, yeah, we have Atomic Train from a band, and she said, "Oh yeah, you want to play a song?" I said, "Are you
Yeah.
serious? I have a guitar in my car." And she said, "Yeah, do it." So I went back to my car, took the guitar, and we sang 2 songs in the restaurant in front of everybody, just like that. And she paid us, I think, a couple of beers and our breakfast. So
Yeah. Jack,
it was a lot of fun.
That's why we would like our goal is to help the people with mental health, because when we do anything, we don't ask a wrong question. You know, we do. We just be who we are. And are you ready to do that? Not really, but okay.
Let's do it.
We can do it. And the people love that because it's real. It's not
Yeah.
fake.
It's
Real.
authentic. Yeah.
It's authentic. That it play music is to build, to make experience. You know, all of the show is unique. You can eat the same steak all night long, but you can see the same show day after day. We make something because you, front of us, make a big difference. Your energy change our mind sometime, and you know that's the part of the game, because we just would like to have fun in front of you. And when the people come to see us, at the end of the show, all of the people come to see us and said, what the fuck? Your energy was amazing, man. We can feel it. When, you know, other people say when you scream, sometimes it's very, you know, we can lose the focus. It's sometimes for the other people, but you when you scream, we feel the energy. And when juniors play a guitar solo, man, the people just come, what the hell, man? These guys has the, you know, the magic finger on his guitar. It just, and when he just do that, what his face, you can feel what happened inside his body. And when Alex hit the drum, you can hear the heart, you know, the heartbeat. And when Nolan, the bass man, just touch his bass, man, you would like to put your head on the speaker because you feel the vibe. That's Atomic Train. It's a huge experience for the vibe of energy all the time.
Hi everybody, this is Sam Saltman of Metal Invasion, and you should support SLAM. Support Life in Music benefits musician mental health through research and through SLAM Summit Music Survival Guides. Thank you.
Man, so many great stories, you guys. But what I really love about the two you just told about the Wish You Were Here experience, and then just playing at the breakfast diner, is that both times you just kind of just had an idea and went with it. You didn't hesitate.
Yeah.
You didn't. You had an opportunity and you seized it. So I think that's pretty cool, and that's what I know of this band. That very much is on brand for you guys. It's very much something that you know, the energy and the fire and the. I hate it when people kind of use punk rock to describe stuff that doesn't fit. But I mean, there's a punk rock kind of energy and power to you guys. I'll definitely say that. And that's kind of in that moment of I know Wish You Were Here is not a punk rock song at all, but just this decision, say, you know what, we're going to do this. If it goes wrong, whatever, we're going to do this. We got an opportunity to work with a symphony.
But you know what? You know what, Jack? Wish You Were Here is the mother song for me and Junior.
Yeah,
that's the mother
both
song.
of our mother's favorite song. Both of us. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the signification for that song. It's not a song for us. It's a huge signification.
Wow. It is one of the most beautiful songs ever written. Like if you say
and we do it on piano.
Okay, yeah. I hope you guys got that on. So someone had a cell phone or something going when you guys did that.
Yeah, I think but maybe not that moment, but we have, I think, on YouTube we have Wish We Were Here live.
Okay.
With, him and me, Francois and me, and another friend of ours, Jean-François Grenier, live. So, anyways, you can check it out on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's a good moment. It's a good moment, that song.
Well, and so you mentioned you guys, of course, are working. You know, there's other things in life. You know, there's music, but there's also work. There's people in our lives who need us, moms and significant others, family. But so how do you guys? This is a question for both of you guys, Francois and Junior. How do you keep the balance of everything in life? How do you kind of keep everything where it needs to be and not leave anything neglected?
Well, we do our best, you know, and there's a lot of communication, and both of our families and girlfriends, they know what they're in for. You know, we told them at the start of this that this is what we want to do, and we've had tremendous support from our our families and friends. So we're very, very fortunate again to be able to do this. We try to have family time, and then there's band time, and there's a lot of meetings, a lot of communication between us, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So there's discipline, and sometimes there's a lot of fun also. So it's a mix of everything.
It's always fun and communication, but the biggest thing is to be real, because no one can tell, okay, I never knows Frank or Junior would like to be a rock star. Everyone know we would like to do that, not because we would like to feel the to go on a stage and to feel that.
Be
No,
famous. Yeah.
be famous. We don't do that to be famous. We do that because we need to do that. You know,
Yeah, we need to play.
It's not very hard inside our body, and that's it. And the people would like just to help us to reach that goal, because you know it's only 1% on the people on the earth have a passion, but for us it's not a question. When we just woke up in the morning, we know why we go to work. It's to pay the bill, to
fund the project. For now, someday the project is going to fund itself.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to believe, and you got to do, and you got to do it with all your heart. And, then good things come up.
That's
eventually.
it.
Yeah,
That's
perfect. Perfectly said. You guys have a couple more minutes? I got a couple more questions.
Yeah,
Are we
go
good?
ahead.
We good on
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, clear the rest of your day.
We're there, man. We're very happy to be there. So go ahead.
Well, so you guys, I'm gonna keep saying, like I keep saying this stuff. The absolute ferocity, you know, you guys are ferocious. There's a lot of power, and you know the screams, and Junior the guitar. I mean, like I said, I hear you. I would say attack you. You know, more than play, you attack that guitar. So what kind of conditioning? This is something people don't think about a lot. As a musician, what kind of conditioning do you need to do so that 40 years from now you can still be doing it and playing well? So you could still be like Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley and still playing well 40 years from now. And you know, not I won't name names, but we've seen some people who aren't doing as well, you know, in their later years. So talk to me about what you guys do to stay in tip-top shape and stay conditioned.
Well, for my part, I exercise like 4 or 5 times a week. I have some weights here in my garage, and I jog. I do push-ups. I'm lucky to have a wife that's very much in shape, and she's has an amazing discipline. So I just tag along, and now it's the same thing for me. I need to get up early in the morning and do this, and when I don't do it, it's not the same day. But for the playing part of playing ferocious, it's just there. Honestly, I'm not like you have to rehearse every day 45 minutes. For me, it's not like that. It's just that I don't play that often, but when I do, there's so much music inside me. It has to come out somehow, and when I play, I explode. That's how it works usually.
Oh, no, I love it.
You know,
That's great. Got Francois. Go ahead, sorry.
You know, on my side is that's what I told you. When I just woke up in the morning, it's I don't know what happened. You know, the fire start inside me, and each thing I did, it's to coming better. You know, I just talk. You know, on the field, because I work on a construction field, and you know sometimes I just speak loud. When I speak loud, it's to feel inside me to, hey, you want to be with me? You know, when I sing, it's to, hey! It's sometimes it's I did that all the time. It's to push me better all the way. I made some you know, exercise for my vocal cord, but you know, it's the best way I use it's to live my life. That's it. It's not a type of music I would like to be. It's a beat of my heart. That's why I keep the you know, that's Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. It's because you know what, Jack? Pierre told us that guys, that's the same people, Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, it's Babs and Junior. And those guys, I think those guys, train himself, are working hard all day long because, it's I did some 15,000 steps each days. And we just keep focus. You have to have a clear vision of what you would like to be. 20 years ago, I dreamt to be someone, and now I'm that, the little Frank I was, but now I'm the oldest one. I dream to be me now, and I got my vision to. I dream to become better than now, and I don't know. In 10 years, I'm going to tell you in the next interview if I reach that goal again.
Yes, yeah, we definitely need a status. Francois, what's today? 10 years from now, we'll check in. We'll see how it's going. Yeah.
In,
we will.
In 2035, I will make an interview
Our
with you.
Our 7th album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I will be in Australia, I think, at that time, near of the sea, and that's in my studio and my plane on my field.
That's the dream, yeah. Actually, so I wanted to. So you guys touched on it earlier, and you just said the word studio. So John Webster, like you said, absolute legend of what he does, and just a powerhouse. I definitely, I didn't want to leave that hanging. So, like, tell me a little bit about what you guys learned from working with him, and what just a little bit more about what that experience was like. I know his credentials are incredible, but what was like the day-to-day experience like? Working with him. What'd you learn?
Well, John Webster, we have the highest respect for this man because, first of all, when he listened to Back on Earth, he wanted to work with us. This is the first thing. So before we asked him, he remixed the song. He asked us if we could send all the master tracks and rework on them. And Pierre Paradis, as Francois said, told us that we should work with him. And when he sent us the remixed song, we were like, the jaw dropped because the song was here and he put it there. And when we went into studio with him, I don't know what the other musicians think, but you think you're going to rehearse before going in studio and rehearse and be ready, and know your part exactly. But then John Webster is going to come in the room and he's going to change a lot of things. and it's funny because Pierre said before going into studio with John, he said, do everything John tells you and it's going to be amazing. So we did that. We followed him, and he had a really professional work ethic. He's really funny also, and we got along right away. So it was an amazing experience, and there's things that he changed that at first I wasn't sure, but after listening to it, I said, okay, yeah, I love it now. So and in our defense, we wanted to have Animal Fire on this album, and John didn't like that song that much because of the way I played it on guitar, I think, and of the effect that I put it in it. So, but we asked him, we said, we really want to record this song. It's important to us. So he said, okay, but try something else on the guitar, and we're recording now. So I'm okay. So I tried something else for the rhythmic guitar during the verses, and this is what's on the album. So, and I love it now. So and also his wife Annette helped us. Annette Duchamp. She wrote "Sinking Like a Sunset" for Tom Cochrane for starters, and she wrote songs with Richie Sambora and a lot of people. And when we recorded the vocals in Vancouver at John's place, Francois and me, the lead and the back vocals, she helped us finish the lyrics of 2 songs, Animal Fire and Long Way Down.
Long Way Down.
And we both, I love all of the songs on the album, but you know, Animal Fire is a song that we are very proud to have on this album.
But
Also.
Animal Fire was the first song we did, you know. Junior started to play.
Yeah.
And I was starting to sing something, but I don't like it. But you know, we have a bunch of a song here at the local. But
lyrics,
you know,
yeah.
A bunch of lyrics. I picked up one, and Junior said, "No, try this one." Pluck. And when I start singing the song, you know, and we went to the chorus. Man, after the first chorus, we just stopped playing, and what happened now? What happened? That's the first home run we did.
This song I wrote a couple of years back, and it had a whole other kind of melody to it. But when we tried this, you know, we didn't know, like Paul McCartney said once while recording with Dave Grohl, we don't know what we're doing. So we're trying stuff, and so Francois starts to sing with these lyrics, and I adjust the music as we go on, and we just nailed the chorus right away, and it was natural, and we didn't know what we were going to do. So, so yeah, it was amazing.
I was starting to sing like Chris
Cornell.
Chris Cornell, you know.
Yeah.
Midnight. You know, like it's very, very smooth, cozy, you know. And when we go in the chorus, man. When I was recording that song, you know, I was crying because it's very, very, I don't know, you know, all of the people, you know, fight for something. You fight to reach something very important for you. Animal Fire mean that. For me, it's if you would like to come in the real fighter, the real one, but you grab your guts, put on the table, and go ahead, bro. Nothing. Don't regret nothing.
Yeah, it's a story about gladiators.
It's in your heart. Yeah.
But also the inner fight, you know, of between are you going to be scared and not doing it, or are you going to face your fears and do it? So it's about it.
But I'm scared,
but I'm gonna do it. There you go.
Yeah. No. And I'm glad you guys brought up the songs themselves, because that was my next question. I was going to say, talk about some of the songs. Yeah. Well, and I'll ask, since we're talking about the songs, how did Lunatic Fringe end up being choice of a cover for the album?
Well, you know, to work with John Webster. John Webster asked us to you know, to record Fringe, Lunatic Fringe. At the beginning, we we tried to create some Fringe from Atomic Train, but Webster saying no.
It wasn't good enough, and that's it. And but the outcome of that song is, for me, it's one of the best songs of the album, honestly. And but John was really he led us so well doing that song, and he was very precise about what he wanted in some cases, some places in the song. And we just went along and did our best. And you know, it's cool because he played that song with Red Rider and Tom Cochrane before, and Tom heard that song, our version of it. We were in studio, and Tom called him, and he said, "Listen to this, man." So he made him listen to that version, and he said to us that Tom liked it. So we're very happy.
You know. John told us a lot of bands tried to record that song, and no one can just nail it on a good way. But when he heard us, and he said, okay, that band can play Lunatic Fringe, and he was right. He was right, man. We did a good job. Good job, Junior.
Yeah, good job, man. You know, and I'm very happy, honestly, about the vocals, of course, but all the instruments, but the guitar solo, I had a lot of fun playing that, and I wanted to do a little tribute to the real one. So it's my version, but there's some similarities at some places, and John thanked me for doing that. So you know, we're very happy and blessed to have all these opportunities put together and have this album come out. You know, I think a lot of people some people are listening to it as you did, Jack, and a lot of people like to train with this music in their head, in their ears at the same time. I don't know if you work out a little bit or.
Not as much as I should, but I definitely, like I said, yeah, the energy of it though, but yeah, definitely the energy of, like I keep saying, you know, it's got such a powerful energy, and it's got, it's a little bit savage. It's just kind of what you need in your ears when you're kind of doing some work, when you need to get a little bit aggressive and get through those last reps. I definitely hear that. So that's cool. That's cool. I got two more questions. You guys got room for
Go
two
ahead.
more? Two
Yeah,
more
yeah.
questions. All right, this will be
Ready?
the serious one, then we'll go out with a little bit lighter. So, you know, one thing, one of Slam's missions, one of the things we try to do is really kind of help people through rough patches. So, and this is for both you guys, Francois and Junior. What's your advice to someone, musician or a fan, you know, if they're in a rough spot and they're having trouble, you know, having trouble with life? What's your advice for people to kind of keep going and kind of get through the dark time?
Okay, but on my side, if you're in trouble, don't run. Stay at the same place. The solution is around you. The solution is not too far. You know, if you live something, you have to find the solution around that thing. And keep your eyes open. Listening everything around you. Look, and you can find some solution. A lot of people and a lot of you know, now with the with internet, a lot of people can just help you to pass through the rough way, but don't buy some tickets to go at Cuba, to go everywhere. Don't go to the shop or to buy some guitar or something. No. Keep calm and made your worst thing the best way, because you are the solution. Sometime here inside, that's your worst, that it's not your friend, sometimes it's your enemy, you know. And just plug your heart and with your head to understand you're not on the good path. A good path, is it a good thing?
A good moment,
On the
maybe?
right way, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Because
fair.
I did that. You have to meet you, and the best way to meet you is go in front of the mirror and speak to you. How can you say I love you? And if you can't say I love you, but now you have to work on you. That's the solution on my side.
Yeah, and I would say also that call a friend, call someone that you think could help you. At least listen to you. Don't stay alone. And I would also say that listen to Atomic Train, because honestly, when I had rough times in my life at these moments, what I usually did was listen to AC/DC. And honestly, every time I have some rough things to go through, I listen to AC/DC, and after that, it's going better for me. So listen to music that you love, and yeah, I think it's a lifetime quest, but we have, if we want our lives to change, we have to change. You have to work on yourself, as Francois said. You have to give yourself love and accept your
Yeah.
mistakes. you know, everyone does mistakes, but if you're always hitting on your head about it, it's not going to change anything. So give yourself some love. Forgive yourself your mistakes, and just know that it's temporary. It's always temporary. Sometimes it's a long temporary, but the more you will accept the situation as it is, but then work on what you can do, baby steps at a time. I think you're going to be okay. And
don't
find
be
help,
shy.
of course. Yeah. And Mel
Yeah,
Robbins. Listen to Mel Robbins, the podcast that she's doing. She's helping a lot of people. I don't know if you know her, Jack, but I listen to her, and now people around me that I tell her, talk to them about her, they listen to her too. So it's a very it helps, it heals the heart. I'm gonna say it like that.
I just wrote
And
that
don't
down.
be shy to don't be shy to communicate how
Yeah.
you feel. That's the best way, because sometimes that I told that before. You have two type of personality: the people who would like to be, and the people who be.
Who are, yeah.
But
Will be, yeah.
you know, and just tell, I don't feel right, I don't feel good today, because blah blah blah. But you know, it's some people's can understand, and that's it. Love who you are, and accept, that's Junior said, accept the situation, and don't be frustrated to live what happened. You know, you don't have to be frustrated, because it's just a part of your life. It's not for all of your life. It's just a part that, and the beginning will start when you accept what happened. After that, just the sun come in. You know, the clouds just put it off, and the sun coming in your life, in your heart too, in the same time. And yeah, don't ask you the wrong question. Just ask you the good question. Why you don't like what happened now? Why you live what you live now? Why you took that decision, you know? And
Live and learn.
live and
Yeah.
learn, man. Live and learn. But listen your heart. Listen your heart. The heart, your heart will be your best friend. Sometimes this part can just change your personality, but this one, feel who you are really.
All right. Yeah, fantastic answer, you guys. I really love it. I'm not even gonna, I won't even add on to what you said. Perfect. Yeah. Just to recap, love yourself and take care of yourself, and as and also, like I said, listen to music, listen to things that are positive. So that's
Yeah.
so I love it. All right, I'm gonna sneak in one bonus question before the final question then, based on what Junior said.
Go
So,
ahead.
what is the AC/DC album you'd recommend? I know what I would actually. I'm going to say it. I'm going to go with I'm going to say "Fly on the Wall." That's where I'm going to go. What do you guys think?
Oh, for me, they're all good, but Back in Black is the best.
Yeah.
For me, it's the best album of all times. For me, it's, every song, the way the drums sound on that album, it's amazing. The drums, I'm a guitar player. I love the guitars, the way they sound, but the drum on Back in Black is just amazing. And every instrument, the voice, of course, Brian Johnson kicked ass so much. I also love, some songs, maybe not all the albums, but For Those About to Rock is a very important song for me. When I said earlier that I listened to AC/DC, I listened to the intro of For Those About to Rock when I'm like pissed, or I'm like, it's not working the way I want, or I'm sad or whatever. Just the intro at, the highest volume possible. It goes to 40, but always trying to put it at 45 and pressing, maybe I can get one more. But yeah, I think these songs are amazing. I don't know if they probably know it, but I don't know the impact, if the band knows, if Angus Young or Malcolm, that he's gone now, but if they know the impact that they have on people. I'm sure that I'm not the only one, and Francois is not the only one that could say this, that their music has probably healed a lot of people in some ways.
You know, all of the song at the beginning of each song, you just bang your head on this album.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
Do a
you said
little
that,
duck
Francois.
walk.
Yeah, I love you said, because I've always said that about AC/DC. Like no one starts a song, no one does intros better than AC/DC. Like no one.
Yeah.
The intros for every song are just perfect. Yep. And Back in Black is a perfect album. That is the correct answer. But no, I mean they're like you said, the whole catalog. Francois, I don't know if you had a different answer about where to go with AC/DC.
Man, you know what? 15 years ago or 17 years ago, I had a car accident. And after that car accident, no one can knows the people inside that car was alive. And my girlfriend's has come to took me at the hospital to bring me at home. And I said to her, stop at the convenience store. I have something to do. I don't know what I have to do, but I have something to do. And I just get in the convenience store. I picked up a CD, and that CD was Back in Black, then AC/DC. And I just put that CD in the car. And at the end of the CD, I said, that's the type of music I would like to be in my life. Back in Black from AC/DC. And when I was meeting Junior, it's at that time I know I can reach my goal. I can reach my dream. I can reach my life.
Me too. It's the same thing.
Yeah. And that's what we did. It's without nothing, just having fun, all in the practice. We play here, Okay, it's not this. That's the drum behind the glasses. It's not dirty because I'm in vacancy right now. But here we record the first song from Atomic Train, and we don't want to be AC/DC. We would like to be Atomic Train. We would like to be a man who we dream to be. And I think AC/DC did the same thing when he was younger, but now AC/DC ending his life, and they put a lot of a good thing to be a real musician, because do you ever seen AC/DC on stage, Jack?
Live?
Yeah, that's one of the great regrets of my musical career. I've never caught them. No. I know how powerful.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Angus Young, Brian Johnson, all the band kicked the ass, but the sound, the sound, it's over than 100 decibel.
I saw them 3 times, and the first time was in Quebec City, and I was the 15th row in front, and it was amazing. I really was. I was so happy.
Angus is one of my absolute guitar heroes, and as you said, I mean the whole band. Malcolm is the perfect rhythm guitar player, and Brian, of course, all respect to Bon, of course, but Brian is just one of the most talented vocalists. Yeah, just one of the greatest, one of my favorite bands of all time. It's tragedy that I never got to see him, but now I'm glad I asked this bonus question. This is great. All right, let's take it out with one last one. What is next for Atomic Train? I know you've got the album, and you guys going to tour, do more promotion. Tell me what's next for Atomic Train in 2025 and 2026.
Yeah, well, we're going to have a show. We have a show booked on October 10th in Quebec City at Quartier de Lune for the album launch. And we will have another show in Montreal in that near that date also. We're looking right now, and it's going to be booked in a couple of days maximum. So we will announce it. But after that, we want to go play. We have conversations with people in Ottawa and Toronto right now for gigs there. And we also want to go up north in Quebec, up east, and then New Brunswick, and then the United States. So if you want to make sure that you can where we're playing, just go to atomictrain.com, our website, and you can find us on Facebook also, and Instagram and TikTok and everything. So we will announce all these things, and we will announce the single Back on Earth that's going to come out in September with a video that we are working on right now. So and please call the radio stations and ask them to play Atomic Train. Call them and call and call and call and make sure that they know Atomic Train exists until they play some.
And you know, and for to ending that part, we engaged the Chip Ridgeri,
Yeah, Chipster.
Yes. Yeah,
Chipster, to
Chip
make
Ruggieri.
the promotion for the album in North America and in Europe too, and it's going good, man. Chip
Doing well, yeah.
told us, yeah, that's very rare. Then a new band creates a real happening for the social media, you know, for the people. And man, okay, it's good for us, but we would like to play all around the world. That's why we just work hard to book a lot of show to make sure next year on 2026 we just packed our gear and go all around the world. That's what we'd like to do, that, you know. We would like to spread
Yes.
what we have inside, you know, because we have a lot of drive, and we would like to spread that to everyone. You know, we can't just bring that to the small room. We are born to a big stage, and that's what we would like to show you. Come to see us in a show, and you will understand what I said now.
I'm sold, guys. You guys get down to the States, and I'll definitely be there. Come to the Southwest. So, all right, I'm going to do this
Wonderful.
again. Junior Bourcier,
Yeah, wonderful.
Francois Babin.
Yeah.
All right.
And Jack Mangan. Is that
Yes,
it? Mangan?
close enough. Yeah, Jeff
Mangan.
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 Yeah, Mangan. Yeah, it's Irish. Yeah. So,
Oh,
nice.
you're Irish.
well, yeah, I'm descended from Irish. I was born here in the States, but yeah, descended
Okay,
from
okay.
Irish stock. But all right, Atomic Train, everyone definitely, like I said, this band is absolutely on the rise, and everyone needs to know about them. Thank you guys so much for you gave me a lot longer than we were supposed to go. I appreciate the extra time, and I appreciate the great conversation, the great stories. I love it. So thanks everyone. I'm gonna push pause on the recording. Oh, I'm gonna knock into the desk. Thanks
Thanks
everyone.
a lot.